Thanks to those that are lurking, by the way. For the hydrate, here you go. Obviously, with the lurker tokens, if you redeem them every 10 to 15 minutes, it lets Twitch know you're here and it doesn't remove you from the view list. You do get lurker tokens refunded afterwards. So they do cost 10 points, but they do get refunded. Just Harrier, welcome in. How are you, mate? Obviously, get refunded after stream, just for the record. Okay, look, you do the pin message on purple, please. Lovely. And if we get some likes in on YT. Where's Wavelength? But yeah, thank you for the bits and the sub start stream. That is appreciated. Am I English or Scottish? I sound nothing like a Scottish person, so English. Star is G. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How's it going? Star is G.
I've got presents.
Oh, I'm another gifted sub. Big W. Let me get my notepad out so I can start writing it down. He's Canadian, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if that's worse or bad than thinking I'm Irish. Emma, thank you for another gifted sub. If you're a sub, get yourself wiggling. Where's my notepad for colours? Here it is. Right. Emma, what colour do you want? I'll write that down so I can do it later on. Can I join? If you want to join Star, do exclamation mark join. You want pink, nice. So exclamation mark and then join. It's in the pin message if you don't know how to spell that for whatever reason. But welcome to the stream and thank you for following. I appreciate that. I'm going to go live on TikTok. Let me start up the timer as well. So we have, I think it's 22 minutes and 30 seconds roughly was the exact time left of the Minecraft challenge, which is to only use wooden tools. Only use wooden tools. So that is the challenge for today for 22 minutes because we already did the other hour and 10 minutes on the last stream. Right, let's go live on my favourite platform, TikTok chat. I absolutely love this platform. Genuinely the best platform going for streaming. I get so excited to go on this platform. Really gets me going. Brzndz is poor again. Yep, I've lost all my expensive tools and now down to wood. Right, we're live on the best platform chat. Best platform, TikTok. Such an amazing platform. Nothing ever goes wrong. Peter, welcome in. How are you doing, mate? No sound detected already. Apparently we're not speaking. My voice has gone, chat. Already. Unbelievable scenes from TikTok. Gabe, welcome in. How are you? Ah, it's actually daylight for a change. Lovely. Right, so we've got a few bit of path work to do. Whilst we've got wooden tools, I definitely don't want to be thinking about a Japanese temple. New world? No, this has been the same world for weeks and months now, buddy. Kiki, thanks for the heart me on TikTok. But yeah, this has been the same world for ages. That is sunrise, isn't it? No, that's sunset. I can see it going down. All right, I'll wait for it to go night before I go down there. Just so I can... I love how, like, that person's muted. What's interesting is, you know, Meld, it shows me, like, messages from people who are muted in the chat. So I'm seeing someone's muted, and it's a good job they are, because they've just said something very weird. I can't repeat it, because it's tense 2S, but, yeah, that sums up why they're muted. More of an insult to themselves, though, which is a bit strange. Goron Sten, welcome in. How are you? Who's done chicken jockey? Because I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Giz Blockstar, thanks for the follow. Do you have permission to subscribe? Well, if the button's there, then yes, mate. Not sure what kind of question that one is. Lumi, I can't lie. I thought that was you doing a sound alert. You know, when that bloody chicken jockey sound came on. I thought that was you doing a sound alert. Thanks to those that are liking on TikTok, by the way. Do you have a laptop or PC? Well, I have both. But my laptop is solely for editing while I'm on my travels. Although, funny enough, it could run games very easily. My laptop's better than most people's PCs, but I don't use it for gaming. But it is very good. What are you planning to do is stream? Well, for the first 20 minutes or so, I've got a wooden tool challenge thanks to the purple app. So I've got to only use wooden tools, which will complete the 1 hour 30. But the main task today is I'm doing path work to finish off this. I've sort of do the Japanese temples. I keep on procrastinating it because I want to do it, but like also like I know it's not going to be an easy project. I need to get spruce as well at some point for the paths, ironically, but we'll wait till we've got better axe first. You had a laptop, but the battery ain't working. Well, that's why I never game on laptops, mate. Laptops are very strained in the power department. You got a sub? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If you have your subs on public, it will come through as an alert, and I will see it. If you have your subs on private, I don't get to see them, though. It's just a just a YouTube thing, sorry. But yeah, I only see your subs if you have on public. Nice shaders. It's Prisma visuals, but thank you. They are very good. You get actions as well included. But yeah, this is the main bit of the path. Sort of tempted to actually work on the barns and actually do the proper farm bits. And then I can actually make animals and like have a place to put horses, which I've been saying since the world started. There's some nice horses around here. Getting sick of saying it, so that's not a bad idea. Guessing all of audio sounds fine everywhere. I don't see why it wouldn't. Was this last stream? Was what last stream? Oh, I think you're replying to Lumi. I'm not sure if I like that much. There we go. There you go. Your subs came through now, Gorenstein. So if you do subscribe, you do get a little alert in the chat and you get that little sound. But again, you have to have them on public for it to do that. Which is a personal setting of yours. I can't do it for you. Frank Lynn, welcome in. How are you? Miku, thanks for the follow on TikTok. One of my viewers on the purple app will like your name a lot, unfortunately. Is it Moss? I'm going to call you Moss. Welcome in. How are you? Miku mentioned, unfortunately so, Lumi. Unfortunately so. You're doing hardcore? No. This is just my forever world, mate. This is just my forever world, buddy. You are free. Well, that's always good, isn't it? Well, it's been a while since I've been here. I'm still subbed. Welcome in, Unknown. Welcome in. I'm not sure if I fully remember you, but welcome in, mate. Hopefully you've been good. Lumi Miku looks very strange. It's a very... It reminds me of like... I don't know, it's just a bit weird, mate. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Miku. Although I'm not a big fan of any anime, to be fair, so it's not really a Miku thing. Kiki, thank you for the glow stick. I'm going to pretend you haven't said anything previously before that. I'm just going to ignore that. Franklin, thanks for the subscription. Wouldn't blame you if you don't remember me. Yeah, I see a lot of people, mate. So unless someone's a regular, it is very hard to remember them. Because of how many people I interact with on a stream-to-stream basis. No, I didn't see it, Kiki. I didn't see it. I'm blind. I didn't see that unholy message. Plus, I'm child of God, so I can't be reading that kind of thing anyway. There we go. But yes, he called me a liar. That's mad. That's wild. Wild behaviour from a mod. I'm going to call you Will. Thanks for the follow, just because TikTok might moan. Morning, all. Hope you well. Ali, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome in. Can you subscribe if you want to? Everyone's asking me, like, can you subscribe? It's just your choice, isn't it? I don't ask people to subscribe or follow. If you want to, go for it, mate. But that's up to you, innit? Lawrence shouts answer that. Albert, thanks for the follow, mate. Right. Yeah, I mean, Unknown, literally everybody's done that, to be fair. Everybody's done that, mate. Low Blob, welcome in, how are you? Martin, thanks for the follow. To be fair, I'm not going to lie, Unknown. You've just described, like, pretty much every single regular in my community, mate. So I'm not entirely sure that narrows you down that much. I won't lie. It's, so that's literally everybody. Let's grow some birch trees. What trees do we think will look good in the farmland? I need my, like, tree people. I need my Greta Thunbergs. Don't say oak either, because the oak's the kind of, like, the thing I don't want. I don't know if I want cherry trees there, because they're very pink. I could do with the... In reality, what I could do with is the bloody autumn biome, like, in the game now. But I need to wait 3 months. These are cherry trees. They're all pink. Which I don't mind. I don't mind pink trees, FYI. I'm not dissing the pink tree. I like the pink tree. But the Japanese area is going to have a lot of them. And the farm doesn't really scream pink tree. Oh yeah, pale oak might be good. I actually have not seen a single pale oak biome. Joshua, thanks for the follow, mate. The only time I've seen pale oak is when I was doing an update for it. Well, video for it, sorry. I also got 40 stacks of pale oak. Well done, mate. Do you like Japanese themed builds? I've never really done them before, so this is why I'm doing them in this world. But I like got sidetracked by this farm. So I'm kind of procrastinating now, because I can move on to the Japanese build, although I am waiting to be able to use better tools than wooden. But I'm kind of enjoying, like, just going around doing my farm stuff, mate. I don't know. I'm enjoying building my farms. Is this Java or Bedrock? This is Bedrock. Someone called Ironic Belt with a sheep profile picture has added me. If you let me know who you are, I can add you back. I think if you put dirt on the side of the path, it will cover the trapdoors. Then put a flower on the path will look better. But the path's going to have spruce and cobblestone on the actual path anyway, mate, to be fair. I just need to go and mine some spruce. So it's not just going to be a basic grass path. Why does it look like I've got 2 paths going on here? Or do I just need to put, like, dirt around here, I think? I don't really want to put chorus dirt on this path, if anyone's suggesting that. Only because there's so much of that on the other world. I'm trying to make this world not, like, fully different, but, like, I am trying to do different things than the other world because, you know, it's only, you know, it just makes it a bit different instead of doing the same thing, really. The path looks beautiful. Cheers, mate. It looks really good down there. This is probably the best view of the path. Just watch Subway take on the owner of KFC actually being Japanese random. But Japanese talk makes me think of it. That's fair enough. I'm catching it with chat. What about oak? Well, the only issue with oak is everything else is oak around here. That's why I keep putting birch here. But yeah, this is probably one of the best views of the path. Because all you see on either side is how big these fucking farms are. And then you can just about see the castle up there. I wish you could see more of it from this angle, though. It's a shame. You can see quite a lot of the castle from the Japanese hills, though. So when I'm building the Japanese builds, it's going to look really good. Let me just non-pom bread. Wait, what is this sheep doing? I've got so many sheep around here. Don't know why they spawn later again. Not that I'm complaining, but like they all stopped spawning when I was building. Now they're all spawning back. Well, I don't think Wembu's going to care that much about my stream, to be honest, Mussy. So I don't think that's really anything I've got to really worry about, to be honest. So yeah. Thank you for 6k likes on TikTok, guys. I look so weird with like diamond armor, a shield, and then just randomly wooden tools. It's like this is like the worst challenge set ever. How was everyone's weekend, by the way? Because I've not seen you since Saturday morning. That's a good question. That is a good question. How was everyone's weekend? I spent most of my weekend doing naval combat on AC, which that was good. Just going to break this one and turn it to stone. Yoshi, thanks for the follow on TikTok. W name, by the way. This world's the same. This world's the same. Unknown. I don't change my worlds. This is the same world that I would have done months ago. Go to sleep. I already am, mate. Don't worry. I already am. Weekend was okay. I wasn't at work, so amazing. You are today, though, Caleb. You are today. Not to remind you of bad news, but 4-day weekend ended today, mate. Unlucky. Weekend wasn't too bad. Spent most of the evening talking to the missus. Nice. How was your weekend? It was good. It was good. Very relaxed because I knew the start of this week would be quite productive. Oh, that was April/May. I'd say I've had this world for a while, mate. From looking at clips of the videos of the streams, it was created sometime near the middle to the end of February. I'm not sure on the exact date, but middle to the end of February is sometime when this was started. But I've only ever put hours in on stream. I've not put any hours off stream. And the only time I loaded it up off stream was to make TikToks, which is not very long. This controls need dead. That's annoying. I don't know if one's fully charged though. I'm just gonna put out there. Can I add you and join? Yeah, if you want to. I mean, someone's already added me, but no one's told me who it is, so I can't add back until I know who that person is. But yes, you can. Obviously, you're not allowed over to me, but you are allowed to play. There's people already in the world as well, to be fair. Yeah, anybody's allowed to play. I don't know who that is, local other poor, but nice. Yeah, I don't know who that is, mate, but nice. What mod makes you all like that? No mod. It's a resource pack. It's Prisma Visuals. Prisma Visuals comes in built with its own actions. So, in my opinion, it makes me look like I'm walking with no lower gravity, but got some cheese to scrounge on. Enjoy, Oliver. Build or combat? I've not done combat since before shields were in the game, so I think that answers the question. I got bored of combat once they added shields because there's a skill in it, but like it's just not like OG combat. So I'm not a big fan of it. You have Prisma Visuals, nice. It's currently 3 AM and you're going to your grandma's at 8 AM. Where's going to be operating on no sleep. How long have I been working on the world? Since around the middle to the end of February, but I only play on stream, so. What's my user? It's in the pin message, or do ! join. So it's in the pin message, or you can do ! join. I just realized I didn't start the timer. I was like looking at the timer and it's still there. I think I've had at least 10 minutes, so maybe even more than that, but I'll say I've only had 10 minutes. So that leaves 12 and a half minutes left. Time has actually started this time. I probably have had more than 10 minutes, but it's all good. Melon, thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? What a weird mashup this is. Like song choice was. Might let this link to I'll leave a path. I'll get space for a path there. I was going to leave this side as a gap with just this and start it on this side. Still tempted to sort of do that. I've been added by someone called Void on 110 Hertz. Whoever that is. An unknown, that's you. Nice. Sent a request. Yeah, I've got it. Right, Void. Just Void or Unknown, whatever you want to call it. If you read Dr. Ducky's message, he's got the rules. Definitely give them a read, because if you break any of them, it's a straight ban. So make sure you give them a read before joining. There's no second chances given. So Dr. Ducky's just posted the rules there. What am I going to build? At the moment, I'm just doing path work, to be honest. The next major build is Japanese style stuff. Yes, I kept my coordinates. Well, I'd hope so, mate. They're all on. It's interesting. Interesting Minecraft chat, that is. I kept my coordinates. How much did it cost for your streaming setup? A lot. I don't know how much, mate. I don't keep track of that stuff. As soon as it's uploaded onto the tax thing, mate, I don't keep track of it. Payday soon. Yeah, it's nearly the end of the month, isn't it? Which is a bit mad. Just made a Japanese village on your Minecraft world. Nice. It's my first time doing Japanese stuff, but it's going up there. I need to get... Actually, I ain't got any dirt, to be fair, so I need to harvest some if I wanted to make that a bit better. Don't really want to get rid of this water source just because it's a nice little spot for it. It's convenient. That will do. I'll leave it like that. Hey, bro, please tell me the animation. It's not a mod. It's a resource pack. I love that so many people think it's a mod. It's Prisma Visuals, mate. Prisma Visuals. So it's just resource packs. It's not any mod. Do you hear the update? What do you mean, Alan? What do you mean, do I hear the update? Do I have the update? I think might mean to say. And in terms of no, because the update's not out. The only way to play the next update is to go on preview and snapshots, which I'm not playing on at the moment. So nobody has access to the update. Unless you play previews or snapshots. Dennis, you already know that, mate. I can't lie, the amount of times you keep on asking to come over, you're close to getting kicked anyway. Because you've already been told no more times than I can count. Being told once should be enough, but being told 3 times is 3 too many times, to be fair. But please pay. Alan, what are you going on about? You can't pay for the update, mate. I don't know what you're going on about, mate. Snapshot and previews you can play if you're on PC for free, as long as you own Minecraft, mate. You don't have to pay extra for them. Let me just make sure I know who's who in this world. Oh, fucking... There's always a creep when I'm trying to... So X000, I'm pretty sure, is Denny's. And checking that annoyingly, is there's like some random creeps decided to pop up. I think the water source is there. Yes, it is. Nice. Is it possible for a Java player to join Bedrock? No. For a Bedrock server, if it was Bedrock and Java, then yes. But this isn't a server. So, no. It's just a Bedrock world. So if a server, like, if you ever see a server that accepts both, then yes, it is. Did something wrong. Mods, if I miss the next time he, like, says anything, then just let me know, and then I can kick him. Because I feel like either you lot are speaking to yourselves, or I'm speaking to myself to this guy. And either way, I'm not in the mood for that. Make a hoe real quick. Why don't I do the wood tool challenge? Because viewers can drop 5k bits and they can set me a challenge for 1 hour 30. The challenges are in the Discord in terms of what they can select. There's different ones, and then or they can use 5k to change the webcam effect, but they have to pick one or the other. So it's not cheap, but you obviously affect like the majority of stream of what challenge you select. Have I played hardcore? Yes, there's a series on the channel that you're watching me on. How do you get the hands animation? Through Prisma Visuals. It's all part of the same pack. Right, the flowers I have. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm right on a skip on that, mate. Although it's actually a mashup, to be fair, so it wouldn't have been that bad, but... I got lost and I couldn't find your stream, but now I'm back. Welcome back, Peter. And in all fairness, mate, if you turn on, like, noti bells and subscribe and stuff, then you can never really lose my stream. I think there might have been a stream like that, and now it's been destroyed, anyway. Do have a few torches for the path as well. What time is it where I am? 9:27 in the morning. Why just skip? Because Ed Sheeran's shite. You sub, cheers, Peter. I appreciate that. Let me see if we've got any coal up here. It's 1:57 p.m. Whereabouts are you? 1:57. It can't be 57, mate. It can be 27. It can't be 57. The minutes of your time don't change. Only the hour. So if your clock says 57, so you might need to change the time. It's half an hour in the future. There we go. Plenty of torches. Plenty of torches. I might just request it for the sake of it. Oh, scammy, mate. I won't even refund you this time.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
What type of songs don't... What type of songs that you don't like? So I know what to request. Well, to be fair, I like most songs. I say I like most songs. I like most genres. And most songs I can put up with. Some I can't, though. Thanks for the follow, Licorice. Interesting name, the way you've spelled that. Just request what you want, Jelly, to be fair. It's not that deep, to be honest. Licorice, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. The bills are not that high. What do you mean? Lumi, that's not even English, bro. That's not even English, mate. Does this look like a San Marino chat, mate? This is an English only chat. I don't see any San Marino language thingy here. Do you have any future builds in mind? Japanese stuff, mate. Japanese builds. That is the main plan. I think the Minecraft wooden challenge is able, thankfully. Oh, you're British? No, I'm Asian, mate. I said, oh. Why don't you use lanterns for lighting? Because I don't have that much iron. And I use a lot of lanterns on my last builds. So I'm not that fussed about it. They speak Italian. Okay, but that's not English either, though. So, you know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that was a good defense, really, to be honest. I was a little bit, you know. Cameron, thanks for the follow. Have you beaten the game? You can't beat Minecraft. But yes, all of the Minecraft bosses have been done. In fact, they've been done like nearly 2 months ago now. Right, the wooden tool challenge has been completed. So I no longer need to use these dead wooden tools. Thank the Lords. I just got to remember where I actually put my actual diamond tools. I think I have a rough idea. That's where I bend the tools and someone like goes and drops bits and I have to go make some more. I hope that doesn't happen. I'll be fuming. I came up here for something else as well. Cobblestone. That is a can of Red Bull indeed. Thanks to Mr. Kebab. Which resource pack are you using? David, this is Prisma Visuals. Welcome to the stream as well. Jelly, I think you know the answer to that question yourself. David, thanks for following as well. But yeah, Prisma Visuals. Do we have any cobble here? Yes, we do. Zesty lemon. No, this is Fuji apple and ginger, mate. This is like the second best flavor after forest fruits. You want to show me a glitch? Well, I'm not interested in a Minecraft glitch, to be honest, Licorice. Oh, look at that, chat. 4 1s in the top left. I'm going to stop playing now. 4 1s in angel numbers is a good thing. We're going to have to quit the world now, chat. We're going to have to quit the world. We're on good luck numbers. Peter, I don't give streaming tips to new viewers because I'm not going to be used for knowledge. So if you want to search up stuff, go for it, mate. But I'm not just going to support people who are like brand new and their only interests to benefit themselves. I quite happily support regulars who actually aren't just here for themselves, but new people who literally their only intentions is, you know, for their own benefit. Not a chance, mate. Licorice, I'm not interested in glitches, mate. You know, it can make me fly to the next planet, mate. I'm not going to do it. So easy to crack on with your own content and not self-promote it. Oh, I know, mate. I know. It's the 2020 generation, I call it, on content creation. Like the people who, like, when they were off everything, decide to start it. Don't remember, before then there was people who would, like, self-promote and stuff, but everyone wants handouts now and things. It's like, you know. I start with 0. I started with, and that's why I don't agree with it. I started with fucking 0. Didn't tell friends, didn't tell anybody. I just did it. So I don't agree with this fucking handout shit. Like, crack on yourself, mate. Don't get me wrong, as I said, people if they were like, you know, if someone like, I don't know, let's give Caleb an example. If Caleb told me tomorrow he wants to start content, then I'd support him. But Caleb's put like effort in for like, and is my closest friend, so like that's a bit different. You know, that I would quite happily support him, but somebody I've just met, not a chance, mate. It's not gonna happen. Oh, our first Verity of the day. Verity, thanks for the follow. About 1 million of these. The James legit said us last night on stream, no need to ride other coattails, playing the world for it. Yeah, that's how like everyone is in content. It always used to happen, but as I said, since 2020, that was the main influx of it because like kids or even adults like saw, oh yeah, we could do content, and they think it's just an easy ride, and it's not. Willock, thanks for the follow. It's why I don't really do collabs with anybody anymore because I don't like how straight that is. Because most people nowadays with collabs, it's just to influence their own stuff to make their stuff like grow. Whereas before, you just used to do it just for the fun. Just because why not? That already looks better. We'll do a Verity mod / videos. I mean, I don't. To be fair, it's only like last week I found out what Verity is, but I don't know. I keep getting requests to do horror stuff, so you never know, mate. You never know. Maybe one day. E, thanks for the follow. Put it this way, I've never been requested as much to do things as I have with the horror stuff. E, thanks for the follow. Alright guys, see you later, Jelly mate. Thanks for popping in. I missed this because I was having a bit of a rant. One lad, one dream, thanks for the follow. I was having a little rant and ended up missing that follow. There we go. Who's my favourite YouTuber? I get asked this question a lot, but like, I don't really have one. Not anymore. My main watch creators, though, are Walk Me Tim, Simon Wilson, Beard Meats Food, T-Dog is in the COD creator. They're the main ones, really, mate. I also watch Dark Knight, thanks to the follow. I also watch Gary Eats, he's all right. Although his videos are a bit of a waffle. And then Danny versus Foods is pretty good as well. A few other, like, in real life content creators occasionally. So yeah, there you go. There's my most commonly watched. Don't really watch gaming stuff. Am I a human or a man? Am I a human or a man? Okay. That's an interesting question, that is, mate. That's a really, you know, makes no sense, but very interesting question. For the record, I am a man and a human, but yes, I'm not an AI, if that's what you're asking me. I'm not a robot. But I am both, so, you know, I'm not one or the other there, unfortunately for you, mate. I'm not really sure how to answer that question. Will you do like a Verity? I already read that. Glad Squid came back with Dan TDMs to a joint gaming channel. Thing is, I wouldn't really, I like with the old gaming content creators, like, I occasionally pop into them, but it's not going to be something I watch. They're like a nice part of my childhood, and that's kind of where I like it. And I'll occasionally pop in to see what they're up to. Because to be honest, Squid's never really stopped making content. He just has quite a few channels. And to be fair, Dan TDM only really, I won't say stopped, but he only really slowed down his production once he had a kid, which is valid. That's why, like, when KSI was beefing, it was quite funny. So this guy has a family mate, he don't give a shit what you've got to say, KSI. That's why that was the funniest thing in 2023, wasn't it? When KSI decided to beef Dan TDM. What a plank. Saw Adam Richmond the other week doing coverage, and my God, he's getting on a bit. But he's doing great now. Let me search him up. Amir, welcome in. How are you? Not heard his name in a while. What's your favourite type of flower in Minecraft? Oh, good question. Any of the blue ones, to be honest. Any of the blue ones. Yeah. He's got like a beard now as well. I swear he never used to have a beard. Could be wrong on that, but I swear Adam Richmond never used to have a beard. Let me have a look. It's only showing recent pictures. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, any blue ones, Peter, favourite flower. What about you? Hasn't KSI fell off since leaving the Sidemen? He's not really done anything since leaving the Sidemen, in all fairness. So, nothing major anyway. So, I wouldn't say fell off, but KSI will never fall off. KSI is a massive name. He will always be relevant in the content world. Unless he literally stopped for a good decade and whatever. And then even then, you'd still have people who know who he is. But no, he's not fell off. He watches Morg's mum secretly. Does Morg still do stuff? I watched Morg's last year. He only came on recommendation. And his video was actually decent. I remember saying in the Discord, I haven't watched him in years, but his video is actually decent. He was the king of clickbait, though. But there's so many creators who clickbait, so... I remember when Morg's... was just a little kid in his room playing fucking FIFA and Pokemon Go, mate. He was a little spud. Say a little spud. He was literally the same. He literally is like a similar age to me, but and a bit older to be fair. But when he was younger, I used to find Morg so annoying. He has been since like he got. I wouldn't say famous, but once he gained a bit of traction, he was. But he targeted his audience to kids, which is fair enough. Want to play? Are you reading the chat? Please give me your take. What? What do you please give me your take? Bro, YouTube stresses me out, mate. It stresses me out. Oh, Caleb, that messages that aren't English auto-translate for me. Must not do it for you. Bedrock or Java, David? This is Bedrock. We have a furry in my TikTok chat right now. They've made their entire name Per. That didn't interest him. Found new game, having fun playing. What's that then? Oliver, you're a bit like Kiki. You always like miss like context on some of your messages. You'll like say half the message. You've got to guess the rest. Wally Bear, thanks for the follow. You're in Bedrock. Nice, Per. Well done, mate. Will I ever play... Peter, what does that mean? GD to me means good. American Community, I was on about that earlier on. TikTok's advertising, whatever it is. You're not a furry. I don't know, you call your name Per, mate. I'm not sure. It's kind of giving furry vibe. You know, calling yourself Per, that's a little bit interesting, that, to be honest, low-key. Have I ever played Geometry Dash? Yeah, when I was, like, in year 10 in school, mate. When I was, like... Whenever we'd be given the laptops or tablets. And, yeah. But, have I played it at home? No. Certainly wouldn't be a game that I would boot up my PC and be like, I'm going to get a load of a bit of Geometry Dash. It's not with me, mate. Right, let me go grab some spruce. I'll empty my inventory out first of all. You used to love Geometry Dash? That don't surprise me, Lumi. Nobody, thanks for the follow. Woman claimed her 14-year-old son identified a cat, and now he's 24. He wants to identify... Or do you correct in 24 to 14? I think you're correct in 24 to 14. That makes a bit more sense. A woman claimed a 7-year-old son identifies a cat, and now he's 14. He wants to identify as a human. She legit had a litter box put in his school. The lot madness, and she says he no longer identifies a cat. Some people, mate. To be fair, I mean, I'm not even that bothered to this offence, to be honest. But any parent doing anything like that deserves to have their kid taken off them. I'm not really bothered how that sounds. If and it's the same with, and I don't really give a shit if this offends either. It's the same with the LGBT million letter group. Any parent forcing that on your kid deserves to have the kid taken off as well. If you're forcing an ideology on your kid, then that's wrong, no matter what the ideology is. It's not the parental business, to be honest, mate. Whether what, you know. I mean, identifying as a cat is a little bit weird anyway. Not to matter who really count with the idea, but any parent forcing any kind of ideology, whatever it is weird. There's tons of like newspaper articles of parents forcing trans stuff on kids, which that's fucking weird as well. You know. Be whatever you want once you're 18, fair enough. But if you have kids and start forcing it on your kids, then that's just fucking weird. I ain't bothered who that offends either. If you disagree with that, I'm more concerned as well with you. No parent should be forcing any kid to identify as anything. Very strange. Very fucking strange. Mania, this is indeed Bedrock. And the same with, and I think I mentioned this maybe in Discord or definitely on my Instagram story. These like drug testing puberty blocker things they're doing in the UK at the moment for kids that are aged whatever ages they are. It's around teenage years, around the 13-year mark. It's just a couple of ages younger and above, I think, as well. Any parent signing your kid up for that, again, that's just wrong as well. That's fucking so weird. On so many levels, mate. So many levels. Destify, thanks for the $5 super chat on YT, mate. I appreciate that. Bro's never spoke before and just dropped $5 out of nowhere. Thanks for the super chat, mate. How are you doing? Mania, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Should always be the kid's decision, parents stay out of it. Well, to be honest, I don't think a kid should ever have the ability to change their gender or anything like that until they're 18. There's tons of articles and studies of people who do it when they're younger, and then as soon as they're adults, regret the decision. So for me, it should be blocked until you're 18. They shouldn't even have the ability to even consider it until then, at least. And even then, I still think that's a little too young. So, and again, I don't care who that offends because I stand so strongly on that, to be honest. So yeah, that's a great point that Ali's brought up. But yeah, I don't agree with any of it. If they want to, fair enough. Making that choice then is weird. Yeah, extremely. But yeah, that's like, as I said, like the puberty blockers, that tests that are being done in the UK at the moment for like the ages around 13. Like that, any parent signing their kid up for that, honestly, you deserve to lose your kid at that point because that's weird. Why you would have your kid tested on stuff like that is so strange. You could pay me £1 million. There's not a chance I would sign any of my kids if I had them up for that. Not a chance. Morals over money any day. Fucking so weird. Wait, I'm kind of waiting for someone to try and beef me in, but nobody has yet. Someone called Manica Raw has added me. There we go. They're in the chat. Lovely. Manica, if you could read Dot's Ducky's message, he has the rules for the world. But yeah, if you could read them before joining, that'd be grand. If you do break any of them, it's a straight ban. It's quite strict on it, so please give them a read. I'd go it for myself, but I want to sign it. Well, that's a bit different. But again, you should be 18 to be able to do it. So a 13-year-old shouldn't be able to sign themselves up for that. And yeah, that's just like... There's nothing wrong. Like once you're 18 plus, if you really want to be like that, then, you know, more power to you. But if you're trying to like push the ideology on a kid, it's weird. I don't agree with it at all. Beyond strange. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Dot's Ducky is just above you there. Dot's Ducky 23. He has the rules for you. It's night time for me. Well, how is your night going, mate? How is your night going? Again, I appreciate the super chat. Still Fleet, thanks for the follow. I decided I'm sticking to Brotherhood because looking at the trophies future game, it's going to pop back up. Well, as long as, like, mate, as well, if to be honest, it's like you might find enjoyment from it the more you play it. To be honest, there's some games that take me a few hours to really get into. So it could be one of them where you just really need to get into it and then you might start enjoying it. Brian is a sir now, apparently. A lawyer on YouTube can't on the case. I'm still bewildered by it, honestly, yeah. It's very that. I mean, that is weird. That's more weird than pushing any kind of trans stuff on a 7-year-old. But yeah, making them identify as a cat is weird as fuck. But I've seen weird articles like that. There's tons of articles of parents doing weird stuff with their kids when it comes to pushing ideologies on them. It's very strange. I have a question about the rules. Is keyboard and mouse allowed? Yeah. Well, PC's allowed to join, mate, so we couldn't really ban keyboard and mouse. Dang, thanks for the rose. I gotta go see you later, Peter, mate. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, keyboard and mouse is fine. Kiki's having a bit of a boomer moment there, not knowing what key BM is. I don't want to hear it now, Kiki, when you're saying that I'm old. Even I know that, mate. Come on. You can't be calling me a boomer when you don't know KBM. Can't be a zombie. Of course it's night now, I'm over here. Whenever I travel, I never bring a bed. Somewhere else in the world, but I don't think they're going to be near a bed. Angel, welcome in. How are you? Is there a village near here? I don't think so. Or maybe there is. Over there, I think. I'm in bed. Void, can you sleep, mate? Please. Yeah, I'll be polite. Be polite. You don't know all the short and down terms? But when I don't know one, Kiki, you call me a boomer, mate. So this is my moment. I've been waiting for this moment. You just downloaded the Don't Cry update. What the fuck's that? Never seen it written down as KBM, always Key and M. I've seen both. But I would say I've seen more of KBM. Oh, you got mobs near? Yeah, okay. I mean, I think this is a village over here, but it's going to take a while to get over there. Oh, it's a horror mod. Bro, there's like 1 million horror mods. If I had £1 for every horror mod that gets said in my chat, mate, I think I'd honestly be enough on retirement. Although I think Verity may be the most popular at the moment. Never seen K&M. I've seen KBM. Well, the symbol that Ali put in the middle of K&M means and. I have seen both. Woo, mate. That was close. Oh, ref. Someone was looking down on me then. Holy shit. All this asleep. Right, all this for spruce wood, actually. Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm Verity. Ask me anything. I'm Verity, mate. You can't ask me anything. I just want to sleep and nice, but there's a witch near me. You won't burn. Oh. There we go. I was slept. Give yourself a medal from me. You are a ledge. That's the plan, Ali. That's the plan, not to do that. Oh. Brown sheep. I've not seen a brown one in a while. I see more pink sheep than I do brown sheep nowadays. Jesus said it's not your time yet. I know. He used one of my 9 lives. Alright, there we go. Let's go mine some wood now. Oh. Manika's gone straight into the nether portal. I mean, each to their own, I guess. Going to Chelmsford. Leave me, to be honest, mate. That's like, you say that every stream. It's like that message is part of the furniture now, mate. Like, that's just part of the furniture. I think it'd be more of a statement if you told me you're not going anywhere. I mean, you know, if you told me, oh, I'm not going anywhere today, I think that would be more of a statement. But, you know, you always go to Chelmsford. So, like, you know, I'm used to that now. I think it's like a prediction I can make. It's on my bingo card for the stream. I think that's a safe bet on a bingo card. Will Lumi go to Chelmsford? You got work in 2 hours? You started at 12? I can't ever recall you started at 12, Oliver. Guessing you're on a late finish. Two in pink, one. I know, 2 in pink, 1 in stink. Brown and pink. Does that mean what I think it means? I can't ever say I've heard that particular phrase, but if it's what my mind is thinking of, then it does. Yeah, okay. It does mean what I thought. I've never heard of that, but it, you know, it was quite easy to work out. Discord sounds, yeah. Stream mode don't turn on automatic mode. It's annoying. Avoid, bro. Chill out. Stop spamming. Do I play horror mods? Oh my god. Right. Okay. I don't play regularly horror mods. I have played them once or twice to make 2 videos, which I like half edited and then didn't. However, apparently I need to make a new video and actually upload it because YouTube seems probably gonna get gassed if I actually upload one. Well, you guys like love the horror mods. Sen Shushi. Thanks for the follow. Who is messaging on Discord, bro? He wants an axe. Remember first hearing that as a kid? When that vile video was about. What about that phrase that Kiki just said? That was a very small tree. Should actually be enough for paths. Well, more than enough, actually. Kiki's saying you saw the open up. Right, a bottle big enough for Kiki's sauciness, mate. Can you get Verity? Oh my god. Chat. Oh, bro. No, I can't get Verity. I'm not interested in the horror mods on stream. If I'm gonna do horror mods, it'll be a video. It's not gonna be streamed. I'm not even that sauce. It's the biggest fucking load of shit ever. That is the biggest lie. Pinocchio is in the chat right now, mate. Your nose must be about 10 foot long after you saying that comment. Can I hop on for a bit? Yeah, of course I'll go, mate. Ooh. Verity equals a sub. Well, never mind. I'm sure I'll live without your sub. I'm sure I'll live, mate. What a shame. Oh, man. Right. Next person said a Discord notification. You smell. But it's Lumi as well. Lumi's biggest troll ever. I guarantee it's Lumi. Waffling or something. Like, I'm going to Chelmsford, guys. I've got to tell you in the Discord as well. You don't have to DM me for it to make a noise. It makes a noise from a server, mate. It makes a noise from a server. I don't know if you can DM me anyway. If you have me added on Discord, bro's got a special privilege. And it means like, oh, I got a special privilege being added on Discord. I have like less than 10 friends on Discord. It's quite funny. Peaceful, actually. Peaceful is the word I'd use, actually. Not funny. Peaceful. I think I've had. I'm not add you now, mate. You're smelling the DMs, aren't you? Bunch of cabs for annoy Kiki. If you think about it, adult Pinocchio as a self. Okay. Okay. I can't even read the rest of that out. I mean, TikTok didn't moan about it before, but I'm not even going to read the rest. That rest of that message can just stay there. Imagine someone killed one of my Teletubbies and left him, like, just on the ground. What now? What now? Are you using realistic add-on or resource pack? This is Prisma Visuals and it's a resource pack. Enforcer, welcome in. How are you? You ever get those? Get what? He's made of wood, wood snaps, and gives splinters Kiki. Yeah, that seems like a bit of a painful experience, to be honest. Not a pleasurable one. In the context of Kiki's message. What am I doing? I was gathering spruce wood, mate, for my path work. So I'm heading back now to use it as a path. Yeah, there we go. Do I have an elytra? I have 3, but they're all knackered. I need to get mending on them. Oh, Oliver's hit the ground too hard. I think that might be the record of the quickest death. I haven't had a splinter in a while, to be fair. I remember when I first had one as a kid. That was a painful experience. Little spud. Mum sorted that out, though. Can you do a face reveal? I don't like Dream SMP, mate. If you go on YouTube Shorts, mate, you can literally see my face. It's not a secret. Or you can come over to Twitch and then see me over here. You know, it's not a secret, mate. It's not a secret. Cool base. Thank you. This is the villager's house, but cheers. The castle's mine. YK Caden, thank you for the follow. Oh, someone's joined the Discord. Who's this? Oh, yeah, that David guy's been here, Kirby, don't worry. I'm going to put the stream mode on anyway. Stops Lumi in my DMs, bro. See, she sent like 5 messages, chat. She's lying. Like literally 5 DMs all from Lumia waffling. She's on waffle mode. She's like, I'm going to Chelmsford today. She hasn't actually had it. She actually hasn't messaged me, FYI. Do I add you on Discord? No, you don't add me on Discord. If you want to join, you just add me on whatever you're playing on. So my username's there. So you just add me on whatever platform you play on. But don't add me on Discord, because you can't play Minecraft on Discord. I'm sure somebody's going to be like, you can play Minecraft on Discord, but you know, you can't. Shush. Sure, some smart ass is going to be like, oh, you can do this to be able to play it on Discord. Right, you guys can enjoy that, and then I'm going to quickly grab a drink. All this talking's getting me dry. That's a weird way of wording it. Let's get this about. It's too slow. Right. I'm going to have like half my coffee, yeah. Speaking of Doja Cat, this ain't Doja Cat. Have you seen that they've made another woman on Fortnite, like, into, like, a swimsuit? Like, Fortnite are going hard on this 18+ skins. I'm not sure which one it was, but I know it was an artist. I'm sure one person in the chat knows. Fortnite aren't backing down for the 18+ skins. Right. Won't be too long. Yeah, it was you, Kiki. You're going to be in Fortnite, are you? I don't think any kid wants to see a grandma in a swimsuit, mate. You must be under the pensioner section, I think. Right, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Who prefers survival gameplay over Bedrock PvP? Me. Are you on Bedrock? Yes, I am indeed. I am indeed. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bro said, welcome back, Dad. You'd be on the fucking... You'd be in the timeout zone, mate, if I was your dad. You'd be in the timeout corner, mate. Naughty corner. Being the biggest bot going. No, not on the naughty list. You'd take it the wrong way, you would. Right. Let me destroy this. Villagers have made a right mess of this farm here. When I was in charge of this farm, there's no dirt patches. They've been in charge of it, and all of a sudden, there's dirt patches everywhere. The sun's coming down. Not yet. That's all right. Someone slept, I think. Oops. Don't mean to do that, although taking a few of these for the path down there won't be a bad idea. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is, mate. It is indeed Bedrock. Can I join? Of course. If you read the pin message, you can add me there. Or you can do !join. And that will give you the command. I want to rebuild spawn to make it reset. I love how like so many people join to do that. God lurk, thanks for lurking, Kiki bot. You're going to the beach. You enjoy the beach, mate. Just give it a bit of time, Facey, and that command will come through. There we go. Read Streamlabs' message, and he will tell you how to join. It's quite risky to not pause the game. I couldn't pause the game anyway, mate. Once people are in the world, it gets rid of the pause button. I can do that, but that's not paused. It's just the game's still going on behind me. Do you have to leave? I don't know what you mean, Facey. You have to add me to join, yes. I don't have to leave to add you if that's what you're asking me. All you have to do is add me, but I don't need to leave to be able to add you back, no. Yes, I have to accept it, of course. So you have to send me one for me to accept it, though. What's my username? It's in the message that you've literally just put in, mate. And it's in the pin message as well. If you read the message that Streamlabs added you in, it tells you what to do. You have? Fazy, what's your username then, if you've added me? I haven't had one since I've got back, so I can only assume you've added me before I got back. Blueberries. There we go. Right. FaZe, read Dot Ducky's message. He's going to tell you the rules of the world. You can now join, but please make sure you read Dot Ducky's message for the rules. Am I on Discord? I have a Discord, yes. You can't join the... Like, I don't have a call, if that's what you're asking. Am I allowed to rebuild spawn? I mean, you can, but loads of people try that, mate, and nobody actually commits to finishing it. So you can if you want, but don't be disheartened when it's like either gets a creeper explosion or whatever that normally happens there. Whoops. Wish you could place wildflowers on other blocks that aren't grass. Do you stream every day? No. I stream 3 to 4 times a week, and the schedule's always posted in the Discord on a Sunday evening. I am live tomorrow, though, for the record, so we are doing 2 days in a row. But yeah, on a week-to-week basis, the Discord has the schedule. Just doing this spruce and cobblestone thing adds so much to the path. Doesn't it give you the option to join if you reset Minecraft? Definitely streamlights on the top there. It's very dark.
Lizard.
Do some bones for bone meal. Take a few of these for now. Who's actually over here? I need them. Switch out one of these reds. Actually, loads of reds around here, to be fair. Oh. Jake, thanks for the follow on TikTok. What's that, Kiki? Butterflies. Me and Keller mentioned that yesterday when one flew by. Package, welcome in. How are you? You definitely didn't send $10, mate. But welcome in. If you did, it would make, for a start, a big message. So you can't really fake donate on YouTube, mate. It's literally impossible. Not the sharpest tool in the wee shed. You will sub. Well done, mate. Bro's asking for the colour of a butterfly. No, it wasn't blue. Still not working. I can reset the world, mate, but I'm not even sure. Have you read the, well, before I restart the world, have you read the rules or not? If you've read the rules, I'll restart the world, but until I've made sure you've done that, I'm not going to put the effort in on that. Hello, Devil Empire. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Package, I don't know what you want me to do about that, mate. Yeah, it says more than that, Faces, so I'm going to let Dots Ducky put that message in again. But if you don't read this down, you won't be joining. No, you're not. If you're caught streaming, it's a straight ban. You can make your own world to stream. You don't need my world to do it. Load up your own world if you want to do that, mate. Ducky is my mod devil, so that's why he's speaking. So that's why he's got a blue name. I have a question. What sports? I like F1, football. They're the main two, to be honest. They're the main two. Darts is like a close third place. Well, I have to fancy watching it. No, Facey, the final rule says don't come to the streamer. I'm very concerned that you've been told 3 times you can't read the rules after a 3rd attempt. You want to join, but then you don't want to read the rules. It's kind of a bit backwards, mate. Thought Ducky was a bot. So do many people. I'm not sure really how, to be honest. Paulus, thanks for the follow. Need to grab some cobble. I'm sure that cobble. It's not very good. We don't have a lot of resources, to be honest. Well, specs to your PC. I get fed up to listen to them, mate, but they're very good. A lot of people ask that question. I need to make a command for it. I think I said last stream I would. So whenever that command gets made, you'll be able to see it in the chat. But they're very good. Put it that way, I can stream on 4 platforms and play games at maximum quality with good frame rate. So trust me, it's very good. Do I remind the staff room? No, because that won't remind me. I wouldn't check the staff room for stream reminders. Sure, I'm going up here for the wrong reasons. And definitely $1,000 plus PC. If you want to be a content creator, $1,000 PC is kind of the bare minimum, mate. Especially nowadays. I mean, I suppose you could do it for less than 1,000, but you're pushing it definitely in the long term. But that's why I wouldn't invest in a $1,000, well, below $1,000 PC. So what time to put a different path out here? Welcome back, Jelly. How are you doing, mate? Fried Joe, thanks for the follow on TikTok. And Born, thanks for the follow on TikTok as well. I appreciate that. Because that path there is going to go eventually to the villagers. Eventually. Well, I'm not sure why I was winding it this way. I may destroy this attach. Do I have a pet in the game? I have quite a few. I have a sulfur cube. I have 5 or 6 dogs. I have 2 donkeys. Yeah, there we go. I think that's everything. I technically also have the trust of a few ocelots as well. 1,600 mine coins. What should I buy? I don't really know, mate. I've never really bought anything from the Bedrock store. The only things I've brought from the store are Prisma Visuals, Stampy's World, and I think that's really about it, to be honest. There's a couple of, like, legacy console stuff on there, which is pretty good, but I don't know. I don't really have a look what's on there, mate. There's probably better stuff than that, depending on what you play on. Is it Martha? Thanks for the follow, mate. How are you doing? Let me know if you got any questions on how to join. Bit of a weird generation, this is. It's like a little pond hole thing. Do a few torches down this stretch of the woods. Hi, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, very dark around here. Already a few zombies spawned in, not surprising. Not really sure what to put down here, but I really want to just focus on pathwork today, it seems, so I don't really mind expanding on it. Good too, that's lovely to hear, mate. With the tags command, just put an S at the end and it will give you the command. Spiced pear red, but I've never had the spiced pear. The spiced apples was decent. Not sure it's time of year for it, but trading, I'm not going to join someone's realm. Kiki, what you put what in capital letters for? I need to make another bed. I might make one because my closest bed down here is all the way down here, which is fine. Was fine anyway. Now not so much because I'm not really building over here. Tie your hair up for it. What? The only thing I said was doing the mine coins. Then I told Martha to put an S at the end of the tags command. Then I was mentioned spiced pear and spiced apple. No, we're not on about monsters. We're on about Red Bull. I'm not sure how spiced apple or spiced pear sounds like that. I think you're chatting. Go on, app to get to chat on about. That's all good, Ali. What a sponsor nearby thing's so annoying. Oh, wait, let me bring some wool down for bed. I'm back at work tonight. I never thought I'd see someone excited to get back to work. Not like that anyway. I would say enjoy your shift, but it sounds like you're going to enjoy it anyway, to be fair. Don't think I have any spare wool annoying now. You actually love your job. That's good. It's a very rare message to see, but it is a good message. Caleb's like, it must be nice. I don't know what that feels like, but it must be nice. Caleb has, or Dotstucky has played with me on Minecraft, yes, before. On my last Forever World, definitely. Roger just said to shut up, you lazy DHL employee. Alright, move this bed. Imagine getting beefed by a co-op worker. Kiki, what are you clipping? Right, chat. Like this, I definitely said spiced apple, spiced pear. I think Kiki was chatting waffle because there's absolutely no way I said anything else remotely close to what Kiki said. Not even a chance. I was trying to be annoying for no reason. Absolutely no way that clip sounds anything like what is insinuated. Right, let's pause the music. Oh, not sure it's the time of year for it. Mate, you just hear what you want to hear, bro. There's like, I would have like, mate, you just hear what you want to hear. That's crazy, mate. No way someone would have like, even if they like misunderstood what I said, no way someone would have thought, oh yeah, that definitely must be what he said. No, nobody thinks, oh yeah, he definitely said that. Come on, mate. Do me. I believe selective hearing is the right word. Yeah, that's just so common as well. Fucking no way I'll be watching a streamer and think, oh, that must be what they said. It's a small, your brain's small, man. Not sure about your ears. Honestly, I think I need to speak slower sometimes on stream. I feel like I'm like one of the only people who seem to be able to process information this quickly, because sometimes you're like having to like say it in baby words. I have to start speaking like some TikTok girl and start speaking super slowly. Kiki got granny brain, you're not wrong. Speaking slow is not the same as whisper, bro. I mean, this might be a good place to build something here. Just make the area flat. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? Do we understand there what I've said? No, I've said that. Whisper to make it. I'm not doing ASMR. We're not doing ASMR. Someone's added me on Xbox or Minecraft, whatever. If you could let me know who you are, that'd be grand. Is that you? Right. Martha, if you could read Dr. Ducky's message, he will post the rules in the chat. So if you could read Dr. Ducky's message, he will post the rules in the chat. I've also accepted your friend request. Santa Claus, you're 5 months too early, mate, but welcome to the chat. How are you? You're a little bit too early, buddy. How is it in the North Pole? Bet it's nice and cold. I'm just early, I see. How is Rudolph? Rudolph's very good. That's good to hear. I'm glad Rudolph's doing well. He's got a lot of work to do in 5 months' time. Let's make the path this way. Doesn't your PC thermal throttle when streaming for hours? No. I've streamed for 11 days straight on this PC without it being turned off, believe it or not. That happened last Easter. It got a very long rest after that, though, I could assure you. No laptop will survive that long. Well, a laptop's not a PC, mate. Get shit done thanks to the follow. And I can assure you, laptops would survive 11 days. It's not a good thing, but that doesn't mean it won't survive. Most tech will survive many a day without being turned off. It's just not advised to. For example, you won't be able to have servers if you on like massive $1 million companies if they couldn't be They couldn't permanently run. It's a mashup, Kiki. So he's like, I think it's finally, someone decided to go for Lumi, mate. I've been waiting for the day. I've been waiting too many days. Big W. Oliver, thank you for the final, please. Oh, what a name. I do not know how to say your name. Just jump scared by that. Yeah, I'm thinking of making YT not be able to hear the alerts because it's quite loud. But yeah, it's because of Twitch, mate. It's because of Twitch. Oliver, what colour do you want, mate? I'll just write it down here. Thank you for the 500 biddies. But yeah, it's just bits from Twitch. Not sure how to say that name on TikTok, but I do appreciate your follow. Kaz, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I mean, your name does look quite cool. I just, yeah, can't really see it. Oliver, you got me another colour, only because Emma's done pink as her last one, and then Kiki did pink as hers, so everyone's done pink at the moment. So it can be purple if you want something close. But yeah, all the recent bricks are kind of pink already. Purple, nice. There we go, wrote that down. Alright, here. So weird to see an empty space. Not sure what to put down here though. I mean, I'm doing a lot of path work, so eventually I'll be able to start building. Not sure what would be good down here though. I can't really do a village. Because I already have a village. The village is up there. And there's one over there. And then the sulfur cube's home is going in one of the Japanese temples. So I can't really put them in there. I mean, I could make a house for each of the dogs. I have 5 dogs. It would be like a dog village. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to build in this area. Let's fill this up with dirt. Why is there a crown next to your username? YouTube have XP, which is got by watching the stream and talking. So because you're the most active talker at the moment, you've got the crown for number 1. I'm not entirely sure how it fully works, but that's a rough take of how it works. Let me go sleep. Might be a bit more lit up here, but it's still dark. Where's my bread? Might make a pond on this split section on the path. Quite cool if someone could do this on 2 layers. Without it looking weird. Do I feel tired? I am a bit tired today, but that's not because it's like early or late. It's just because yesterday was quite a busy day, and also didn't necessarily sleep the best either, so. How many diamonds on me? No. Just made a quick iron one. nice. Thankfully, we've got a nice big pool of water. Where are you creating the pathway to? Well, the one way is going to the village over there, but in general, this path I'm not too sure. But I could really work on the Japanese builds, but I'm just kind of feeling pathwork today, mate. So, although this isn't necessary at the moment, like it will save time at some point in the future. Because at some point I would have had to have done this. So, although that day isn't today. Did I build the farms as well? Everything you see, I've built. Kim Oliver, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Random little pool here. It's hard to really see which bit is infinite. That isn't. I think most of the top is infinite now. Yeah. How much RAM does your PC have? 64 gigabytes. Getting me as RAM. I already had RAM before it went up in price. I gotta go get ready for that's all good, Oliver. Hope you have a good shift, matey. Thank you for popping in and thanks to the biddies. I think I'm gonna end soon anyway because I said I'd play it by how quiet it is. But we'll see. That is actually going a bit better than I thought it would. Also need some decorations at some point. Alright, I mean, that's what I'm going to call it. I'd rather just focus on YT if it's going to be quiet. There we go. Alright. No, we're some credits. For those that are here, thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow at 8:30, and there'll be a video from Alton later on. Bit of a shame today wasn't a bit more busier, but it is what it is. But for those that are here, thanks to the follows as well. I think I'm late, Kendra. You are a little bit, but